This is the Wilson M1 Harmonized putter. It's a heel toe traditional style putter that I grabbed a little while ago, and I've been using it on the course, and I thought I'd break down why I think this is the best budget putter for 2023. Let's get straight into it. Like you, I have trouble on the greens, and there are a lot of times that I'm three putting. As an amateur golfer, there's something that we just have to get rid of out of our game. That's probably where most of our improvement as amateurs needs to come from. I went around looking for new putters that I could use. I went online, in person, and I kind of tested out a whole bunch of them, and I landed on this one for a couple of different reasons. Let's get to know this putter a little better before we kind of break down who it's for and why I think it is the best option out there if you're looking for a budget putter. Number one is the weight. This thing doesn't weigh more than probably about a kilogram, to be honest, in total. And after testing out a bunch of different putters, what I realized was how light this was in your hands. I don't know about you, but when a putter's too heavy, I don't have that same kind of control that I would have wanted out of my putts as I do with something that has a little slightly less heavier head on it, and overall a slightly less heavier putter. Now that was something that stood out to me about this putter, was how well balanced it is. And to be honest with you, I do like the way it feels in terms of weight in my hands when I'm putting. It just allows for a lot more freer kind of putting stroke, which, you know, a lot of the times you're trying to fight yourself in terms of your game. So number two is how well it's put together. Now for a budget putter, I do like the way this thing looks. It's pretty clean. It's not the nicest looking putter on the market. There's way more flashier and kind of putters that stand out a lot more. It's got this kind of silver galvanized aluminium looking back to it. This front kind of padding that's on the putter face really does add to a softer hit when you do putt with this, and you'll hear that when I go through and kind of hit some shots for you in my makeshift putting green here. This putter is the 34-inch. You can also get it in the 35. It does come in a left and a right hand option. That was also a big thing for me. I'm a lefty. In terms of equipment for lefties, we really have to go to a different planet to try to find something that not only suits our game, but is within the budget that we need, and obviously, you know, kind of fits us and what we are as a golfer. That was a huge plus. There was left-handed putters in stock, and that made my choice even easier at that point. Let's talk a little bit about the feel. I did mention that it felt very light in your hands, so it's really well balanced, and that's how I like my putters. I don't want a super heavy face and a super light kind of top end or where your grip is. So that was kind of the initial thought that I had around it. And then the other thing was, I really like the grip on this. I generally don't putt with a grip that is flat on the front. So if that is how you're holding your putter, the way it runs down, this is all flat here, and I really like that. Lining up your hands on a putter like that, and kind of however you grip it, whether it's like that with your lead arm in at the bottom, or a more traditional here, or even one of those kind of claw grips. I've tried it all, and it really does feel really good in your hands, and I love the feel of this putter overall. A review wouldn't be a review without talking about the price of this putter, and that's what initially got my attention with it. It comes in at 89 Australian dollars, which is roughly about 59 US dollars, which is insane. You would think that's a children's putter, but it's actually really high quality for that price. When I saw that price tag, I actually didn't expect much. I thought that, you know, I'd get a putter, I'd try it out, maybe I'll make some putts with it, and I'll put it back in the bag, back at home, and then I'll never use it again. But this has slowly become my gamer. It sounds funny to say, but you don't have to break the bank to have really high quality equipment that is built for you and that can help your game. And that's something I'm learning about golf. You don't have to chase the fanciest stuff out there to lower your handicap and get better at the game. You may have a different opinion, and that's cool. We're all entitled to our different thoughts and our processes. Whatever helps your game, go and do that. But for me, I needed to do it on a budget, and this putter made so much sense when I saw the price tag. So 89 Australian dollars, I bought this off Amazon. Wilson didn't have it in stock at that point. I'll make sure to leave some links in the description for you if you're interested in checking them out. If you're someone that's in the market for a putter, and you want something that's budget and you want to just give something a go to see if you can help improve your game, then this will definitely be for you. Try it out. It's not going to disappoint you, I promise you that. I checked even a lot of the reviews on the Amazon and everyone seems to be really happy with it. It's funny to think that 89 Australian dollars could buy me a gamer, and at the end of the day, that's exactly what this putter is. It's in my bag now, it's a part of my set, and I don't care what anyone else says about it being a cheap putter. I think the fact that it helps me putt better is the only thing that I'm worried about. And if I can shave strokes off, well, what can anyone else say about my game? If you're interested in any of those things that I talked about, the links are all in the description for you. Leave a like if you enjoyed this content, and I'll catch you on the next one. And don't forget, golf is hard.